Hey guys, what's up? It's Grim. So today I'm going to do a tutorial on how to set up the basic structure of a Word file, of a Word document, of any document that you try to make for a manual or something for your assignment or a project initiation document, whatever. Um, So the difficult thing that I always found within Word is getting all the settings right to have the first page its own separate page. Page 2 has a different header and a footer setting as well. Um, and it's only basically having the contents in it. Page number 3 really is where the actual document starts. So it's really a different header and a footer as well, and I want page numbering to start from the third page as well. Um, so I'm trying to tackle that within this tutorial. If there's any questions, if there's anything that you would like to ask me or take for a topic for next time, please mention it in the comments. And if you like, just take a look at my channel and take a look at the other videos that I'm creating. Okay, so basically we're gonna start with just the plain Word 2016. I'm in the Office 365 mode. So we're gonna start with the first page, and I have a header over here, so I can double click it. I have the header and a footer over here, and I've got just the main content. So the main content or the header, let's start with the header first. So we make this document project initiation. Oh, something like that. Initiation. Yeah. Okay, so that's the header of the document. Then for the footer, I just want the, well, let's say the document status. This is confidential. And perhaps we need an office location. So the office location is based in, well, Amsterdam. So, and obviously you can just style this whatever you like. Go to the home button. You can style this with every font that you can get, or the size of the font, or everything. And you can do that the same thing in the header as well. So I'm gonna create I'm gonna use the Calibri font, and I'm just gonna put it into size 20. I'm not going to double click the main contents area because I've just finished my header and I've finished my footer already. Main content area. So you see that it's turning gray now. So I can't do anything with the header anymore now. But I can't do anything with um, the main content area. And I want to drop the title of the document. And let's call this tutorial um, Word. Let's call that the main title of the document. So I'm going to do some sizing with this as well. Okay, so this is my first page. Not styled very fancy. It's not a logo in or whatever, but it's just so that you get the idea. So I need my next page now. So I'm going to create a second page. And as you can see, my second page over here has the same header and footer as the first page. Here you go. Now that was something which I didn't like. So how are we going to tackle that? If you double click the header or the footer of the previous page of the first page, I'm going to do that. You can see that I've got a header and a footer, and it's all just plain the same. So we're actually going to change that. So I'm going to click main content page number 1. Here you go. And I'm going to the layout menu, and I have the breaks function over here. So while standing on page number 1, I'm going to pull down the breaks function. I'm going to do section breaks, and I want to do the next page. So I want to have a new section on the next page. I'm going to click that. Now it doesn't seem that there's something happening when I click that, but there's actually that something that did happen. When I click the footer of the first page again, I can now see that I've got a footer for section 1 and I've got a header for section 2, and my header for section 2 is the same as the previous section. Now I need to get that one off because I want a different header of that section. So you can see the same as the previous. You go up to the menu and you see that in the menu there's a link to previous button and it's clicked. So we're gonna click it again, and now we actually have a different section. So we have a header section 1, footer section 1, we've got a header section 2, and a footer. Here we go again, same as previous. So I'm going to click the footer and I'm going to click link to previous again. Now I've got two sections. So I'm going to already create and do a next section. So I'm going to click the main content, go back to the layout section, click on breaks, next page. So I now have 3 pages. You can see that right here in the left hand bottom, left hand corner of the document. And again, if I click the footer and the header, you see that it's the footer of section 2 and we have the header of section 3. So I actually have 3 sections right now, but the section 3 is the same as I just already said, the same as previous. So I'm gonna undo that. So I now have a header of section 3, which is different than the header of section 2, which is different than the header of section 1. And I will do that the same with the footer. So link to previous. Okay, so I now have a 3-page document where the first page is actually the title page. The second page will be my contents page, and the third page will actually be the main content. Now, so I'm going to change the header of section number 2, and I will make this the document project initiation, and I will make that the content page. And it's the same here. I just leave the same footer. I don't feel any need for a different footer over here, so I will leave that. So you can see that this is now the document project initiation. Then we've got on the second page, we've got section 2, document project initiation content page, and you see that there's a different header in section 3 now as well. So section 3 will now be the header with main content. And then again, the footer of section 3, I actually want a page numbering in there. So, and I want a page number, and I want it on the bottom of the page, and I want it on the right side of the page. Now, that was easy. But now it says 3. So, and the fun part is that I really would like this to be page number 1, because the first 2 pages, I don't need any numbers for that. I really want the page number 3, the start of the main content, to be page number 1. So I'm going to stand on on page number 3. I'm going to right click on that, and need to select it, right click, format page numbers. Now you can see over here, so you can do the formatting of the page numbers, and you can see that you can start at a different page. So I now say I'm starting at number 1. I'm going to click that. Hey, and all of a sudden, the third page is now my first page for my main content. Now that's quite easy. So I'm going to click that, and you can see that I have 3 different pages. I have 3 different sections and 3 different footer and headers. So nothing much to it. You can just style it whatever you like. So that's it for today. If there's any questions, again, please put them down in the comments. Um, I would really love you to watch my channel, watch the rest of my videos, and perhaps if you have any new subjects or topics for me to discuss, please come back, and I will try to create a video for that. Thanks, guys. See you next time.